Imagine for a moment, what if I told you that the power to reshape your reality completely, without limitation, has been within you all along? Not in some far-off dimension, not reserved for the chosen few, but right here, right now, waiting for you to wake it up. Intriguing, right? But here's the catch. This isn't for everyone. If you came here looking for a quick fix, a momentary escape, or some casual entertainment, let me stop you right now. This isn't entertainment. It's a journey, a challenge, a truth reserved only for those ready to break free from the ordinary and step into their extraordinary. You see, most people will tell you life is fixed, that we're trapped in cycles of struggle, dependent on external forces to find happiness or success. But that belief, it's a lie. It's the conditioning of a system designed to keep you small. What if I told you that everything you've been told about your limitations is an illusion? That you hold the divine blueprint to rewrite the story of your life, to shape reality itself, right down to the smallest detail. If you're feeling a mix of excitement and doubt right now, that's good. It means you're exactly where you need to be. Because transformation doesn't come from comfort. It comes from questioning everything you thought you knew. This journey is about awakening your consciousness and tapping into the infinite power you already possess. We're going to uncover the secrets that have been hiding in plain sight, the truths that ancient wisdom keepers and modern visionaries have whispered about for centuries. These aren't theories or abstract ideas. This is real, actionable, life-altering knowledge, accessible to you right now. Together, we'll explore how your mind, your energy, and your emotions are the keys to unlocking your divine potential. You'll discover the tools to shape your reality, not through blind faith or wishful thinking, but through practical, powerful shifts in your awareness. Before we dive in, let me ask you this. Are you ready? Not just to watch or listen, but to feel, to reflect, to question, and most importantly, to act. This isn't a passive experience. It's a call to your higher self. It's a journey that will challenge you, inspire you, and, if you let it, empower you to become the creator of your own destiny. So, buckle up. This is the beginning of a transformation unlike anything you've experienced before. A shift that could change not just your life, but your understanding of life itself. Let's begin. Let's begin with a fundamental truth. Your reality is not fixed. It's not some immovable force outside of your control. Instead, it's a mirror, a direct reflection of your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. Everything you experience, from your relationships to your financial situation, is shaped by the energy you radiate and the focus you maintain. This might sound bold, even revolutionary, but think about it. Haven't you ever noticed how certain people seem to attract success effortlessly, while others struggle endlessly? It's not luck. It's not fate. It's alignment. Those who thrive understand, whether consciously or not, the mechanics of energy and the role of their own consciousness in shaping the world around them. At the heart of this journey is a single profound idea. You are not just a participant in reality. You are a creator. Your consciousness, your awareness, and your energy are the tools through which you shape your experiences. This isn't a new concept. Ancient traditions across the world have spoken of this power. Whether it's the teachings of the Vedas, the principles of Hermetic philosophy, or even the breakthroughs of modern quantum physics, the message is clear. The universe responds to you. But here's where most people falter. They hear about the power of the mind, or the law of attraction, and dismiss it as wishful thinking or New Age fluff. And truth be told, many of these ideas have been oversimplified, reduced to catchy slogans like, "Just think positive." But the reality of this power is far more profound, far more scientific, and far more accessible than most people realize. Let's look at an example. Have you heard of the double-slit experiment in quantum physics? In this groundbreaking study, researchers discovered that particles of light, called photons, behave differently based on whether or not they're being observed. Simply put, the act of observation changes reality at the subatomic level. Now, let that sink in. Your awareness, your focus, has the power to influence the building blocks of reality. And if that's true on a microscopic scale, what does it mean for the macroscopic world, the world you live in every day? It means that your thoughts and energy are far more powerful than you've been led to believe. And it's not just science. Let's turn to history. Great leaders, inventors, and visionaries throughout time, from Nikola Tesla to Florence Nightingale, have spoken about the power of focused intention. Tesla famously said, "If you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." These aren't abstract concepts. They're the very foundation of how reality operates. But let's bring this closer to home. Think about a time when you were in a negative state, stressed, anxious, or frustrated. Did you notice how everything seemed to go wrong during that period? Maybe your interactions felt tense, or small inconveniences piled up, making the day feel unbearable. Now, contrast that with a day when you felt confident, energized, and happy. Things seem to flow effortlessly, right? That's not coincidence. That's the law of resonance in action. The energy you carry within you sets the tone for what you attract externally. So why does this matter? Because understanding this truth gives you power. It means you're not a victim of circumstance. You're not bound by limitations imposed by society, family, or even your own past. You have the ability to rewrite the script, to shift your energy, and in doing so, shift your reality. But this power comes with responsibility. It requires awareness, intention, and a willingness to step into the unknown. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. In the sections ahead, we're going to dive deeper. We'll explore the tools and techniques to harness this power effectively. From ancient practices to modern strategies, you'll learn how to align your energy, focus your thoughts, and take conscious action towards shaping a life that truly reflects your highest potential. Because the truth is, you're not just living in this world, you're creating it. And the time to step into that role is now. To truly grasp the depth of your power, we need to go beyond the surface and examine how this mechanism of reality creation actually works. At its core, this process can be broken down into three key elements: thought, emotion, and action. Together, they form the triad through which you shape your experience of the world. Let's dive into each of these components, unravel their mysteries, and uncover how they interconnect to form your reality. Your thoughts are the blueprint of your reality. Every thought you have carries a vibrational frequency, a kind of energetic signature that the universe picks up on. This isn't just spiritual rhetoric, it's supported by neuroscience. Studies show that the brain emits electrical signals as thoughts are formed, and these signals interact with your body and environment. But here's the catch: most of your thoughts operate on autopilot. Psychologists estimate that the average person has 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts per day, and the vast majority of these are repetitive and rooted in past experiences. Imagine trying to build a new house with old, broken tools. You get the same results every time. The same applies to your life. If your thoughts remain stuck in cycles of fear, doubt, or negativity, you'll keep creating the same limiting experiences. Take Sarah, for example, a woman I recently worked with who was struggling with self-doubt. She believed she wasn't good enough to pursue the dream of starting her own business. Every time an opportunity arose, her inner dialogue told her, "You'll fail. You're not capable." As a result, she sabotaged herself repeatedly. When Sarah began practicing conscious thought awareness, identifying and replacing these limiting beliefs with empowering ones, their entire outlook changed. Instead of focusing on potential failure, she started visualizing success. Within months, she launched her business, and today she's thriving. The shift wasn't magical. It was intentional. If thoughts are the seed, emotion is the water and sunlight that allow it to grow. Your emotions amplify the vibrational frequency of your thoughts, giving them more power and influence. This is why two people can think the same thought, but the one who feels it deeply is far more likely to see it manifest. Let's return to science for a moment. Research in heart-brain coherence, conducted by the HeartMath Institute, has shown that the heart generates an electromagnetic field far more powerful than the brain's. When your emotions, especially gratitude, love, and joy, are aligned with your thoughts, you create a powerful signal that resonates with the energy of the universe. Consider the case of John, a man diagnosed with a chronic illness. Doctors gave him little hope, but John refused to accept this narrative. Every day he visualized himself healthy, strong, and vibrant, but he didn't stop there. He infused his visualization with emotion. He felt the joy of running again, the gratitude of waking up pain-free, and the love of living a full life. Over time, his health improved dramatically, baffling his doctors. John's story isn't unique. It's a testament to the power of combining thought with heartfelt emotion. While thought and emotion set the stage, action is the bridge that connects your internal world to the external one. This is where many people falter. They visualize, they feel, but they fail to take inspired action, often because of fear or doubt. But action doesn't need to be grand or overwhelming. It just needs to be aligned. Think of it this way. When you plant a seed, you don't just water it once and walk away. You nurture it consistently, adjusting based on its needs. Similarly, taking small, deliberate steps toward your goal reinforces your intention and signals to the universe that you're serious about what you want. Let's take the example of Maria, who dreamed of becoming a professional artist. She spent years thinking about it, visualizing her success, but she never acted. One day, she decided to take a small step, attending a local art class. That step led to connections, collaborations, and eventually, an opportunity to showcase her work in a gallery. Each action built momentum, turning her dream into reality. Now, here's where it all comes together. Imagine these three elements as the gears of a machine. If one gear isn't turning, if your thoughts are misaligned, your emotions are blocked, or your actions are stagnant, the machine won't function properly. But when all three are in sync, the results can be extraordinary. Think of a time in your life when everything seemed to fall into place effortlessly. Chances are you were clear in your thoughts, passionate in your emotions, and decisive in your actions. That alignment is the secret to creating not just fleeting success, but lasting transformation. One of the most remarkable examples of this comes from a man named James, who wanted to climb Mount Kilimanjaro despite never having climbed a mountain before. His thought was clear: I will reach the summit. His emotion was strong. He visualized the triumph, felt the thrill, and embraced the joy of achieving his goal. His actions were consistent, training daily, learning from experts, and pushing through discomfort. When James reached the summit, he didn't just conquer a mountain. He rewrote the story of what he believed was possible for himself. His journey is proof that when thought, emotion, and action align, even the tallest mountains, literal or metaphorical, can be overcome. So let me ask you, where are you out of alignment? Are your thoughts empowering or limiting? Do your emotions amplify your dreams or your fears? Are your actions consistent with the life you want to create, or are they driven by doubt? Take a moment to reflect on these questions, because this is where transformation begins. Awareness is the first step. The next step is making the choice to align all three elements, thought, emotion, and action, with your highest vision. In the next part of this journey, we'll explore practical tools and techniques to help you align these elements seamlessly. You'll learn how to identify and release limiting beliefs, cultivate empowering emotions, and take inspired action that accelerates your growth. Because here's the truth: The life you desire is not a distant dream. It's waiting for you to claim it. Let's move forward. Let me ask you a question. What if the reality you've been living, the struggles, the setbacks, the limitations, isn't real? What if it's a construct, a carefully woven tapestry of beliefs, perceptions, and expectations that you've unknowingly accepted as truth? Here's the pivotal realization. Your reality is nothing more than a reflection of your internal world. It's not fixed, and it's not absolute. It's malleable, fluid, and entirely within your power to reshape. This isn't just a concept. It's a profound truth that, once understood, changes everything. At the deepest level, everything in the universe is energy. The chair you're sitting on, the device you're watching this on, even your thoughts and emotions, all of it is energy vibrating at different frequencies. What makes this revolutionary is the understanding that energy responds to intention. Think of reality as a canvas and your thoughts, emotions, and actions as the paintbrush. Every stroke you make, every belief you hold, every emotion you feel, every decision you take, shapes the picture you see. The problem is, most people are painting unconsciously. They're using colors handed to them by their past, their environment, and their fears. But here's the transformative idea. You can become the conscious artist of your life. By understanding how to direct your energy, you can create a reality that aligns with your highest aspirations. Now let's take this one step further. In quantum physics, there's a concept called the observer effect, which we touched on earlier. The act of observation influences the behavior of particles. But here's what's even more mind-blowing. You are not just the observer, you're also the creator. Let me explain. Every time you focus your attention on something, you're feeding it energy. If you focus on lack, you create more lack. If you focus on possibility, you create more possibilities. The universe doesn't distinguish between good or bad. It simply mirrors back what you give it. This understanding shifts everything. It means that instead of being a victim of circumstance, you're a powerful co-creator of your reality. The key is to master where and how you direct your focus. Think of reality as a mirror. When you stand in front of a mirror and frown, what do you see? A frown, right? The mirror doesn't change unless you change. The same is true for life. If you want to see something different, you have to become something different. This is the point where many people experience resistance. They say, but what about external factors? What about things outside of my control? And while it's true that you can't control every event in life, you can always control how you respond to it. And your response is what determines whether you stay stuck or rise above. Let's take the story of Amy, a single mother who faced one hardship after another: financial struggles, a demanding job, and health challenges. She felt trapped, believing her circumstances dictated her life. But one day she had a moment of clarity. She realized that while she couldn't change her past, she could change how she saw herself. Amy began focusing on gratitude, even in the smallest things: a kind word from a co-worker, a moment of laughter with her child, the warmth of the sun on her face. Slowly but surely, her energy shifted. Opportunities she hadn't noticed before began appearing. Her financial situation improved, her health stabilized, and she found joy where she once saw only struggle. Amy didn't change the world, she changed herself, and the world responded in kind. Now it's time for you to reflect. What are you feeding your energy to? Are you focusing on fears, doubts, and limitations? Or are you directing your energy toward growth, possibilities, and empowerment? Here's a simple exercise. For the next 24 hours, pay attention to your thoughts and emotions. Notice how often you're focused on what you don't want versus what you do want. This awareness alone can spark a powerful shift. Here's the revelation that ties it all together. Alignment is the secret to shaping reality. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions are aligned with your vision, You create a resonance that the universe cannot ignore. This isn't about forcing things to happen. It's about becoming a magnet for the experiences you desire. Think of it like tuning a radio. If you want to hear a specific station, you have to adjust the dial until the frequency matches. The same principle applies to your life. If you want abundance, joy, or love, you must align your energy with those frequencies. Here's another way to see it. Life is a game, and you're both the player and the programmer. The rules aren't fixed. You get to write them. But most people play on autopilot, unaware that they're the ones holding the controller. Imagine if you approached life with this mindset. Instead of reacting to challenges with frustration or defeat, you'd see them as opportunities to level up. Instead of feeling stuck, you'd recognize that you have the power to rewrite the code at any moment. The turning point is this: you are not powerless. You are not at the mercy of fate or circumstance. You are a divine creator, capable of shaping reality in ways that most people can't even imagine. The question is, are you willing to step into that role? In the next section, we're going to move from theory to practice. You'll learn specific tools and techniques to align your energy, shift your perspective, and take empowered action. Because the truth is, understanding this power is only the first step. Living it is where the real transformation begins. So, let's take that next step together. Now that you understand the profound truth that you are a creator of your reality, the next question is, how do you start exercising this power consciously? It's not enough to know you can shape reality. You need tools, strategies, and actions to bring your vision to life. In this section, we'll explore practical steps you can take to align your energy, focus your intention, and step into your role as the master of your own life. Step 1. Cultivate awareness. The first step to transforming your reality is awareness. You cannot change what you're not conscious of. Most of us operate on autopilot, reacting to situations without realizing that our reactions are rooted in habitual thought patterns and emotions. To break free, you need to become the observer of your mind. Practical exercise. Take 10 minutes each day to sit quietly and observe your thoughts without judgment. Notice patterns. Are your thoughts focused on lack, fear, or doubt? Or are they aligned with growth, possibility, and abundance? Keep a journal to track recurring thoughts and emotional patterns. Awareness is the foundation of change. Step 2. Reprogram your beliefs. Your beliefs act as the filters through which you experience life. If you believe you're not worthy of success, your actions will subconsciously align with that belief, no matter how hard you try. The good news? Beliefs can be changed. Practical exercise. 1. Identify limiting beliefs. Write down statements you often tell yourself, like "I'm not good enough" or "I'll never succeed." 2. Reframe them. Replace these statements with empowering alternatives, such as "I am capable of achieving anything I set my mind to," or "I am deserving of success and abundance." 3. Affirmation practice. Repeat these empowering statements daily, especially in the morning and before bed. Over time, they will replace the old limiting beliefs. Step 3. Align your emotions. As we've discussed, emotions are the amplifier of your intentions. To create the life you desire, you must feel as if it's already yours. This isn't about pretending or ignoring reality. It's about training your emotional state to align with your goals. Practical exercise. Gratitude practice. Each day, write down 3 things you're genuinely grateful for. Gratitude shifts your energy into a state of abundance. Visualization with emotion. Spend 5 minutes each day visualizing your desired outcome. But don't just see it, feel it. Imagine the joy, excitement, and fulfillment as if it's happening right now. Step 4. Take inspired action. While thoughts and emotions set the foundation, Action is the bridge that brings your intentions into reality. But not all actions are equal. Taking inspired action, actions that feel aligned with your goals and values, is key. Practical exercise. 1. Set clear intentions. Write down one goal you want to achieve. Be specific. 2. Break it down. Identify 3 small, actionable steps you can take today to move closer to that goal. 3. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge every step you take, no matter how small. Momentum builds success. Step 5. Trust the process. One of the biggest obstacles to manifesting your reality is doubt. When things don't happen immediately, it's easy to lose faith and revert to old patterns. But remember, the universe works in perfect timing. Trusting the process is an essential part of co-creation. Practical exercise. Create a mantra to reinforce your trust, such as "everything is unfolding perfectly for me," or "the universe is working in my favor." Repeat it whenever doubt creeps in. Reflect on past experiences where things worked out even when you didn't see the path clearly at first. Let these memories strengthen your belief. Alternatives. Simplifying your approach. If this feels overwhelming, know that transformation doesn't have to be complicated. Even small shifts can lead to profound changes over time. Start with just one practice, perhaps a daily gratitude journal or a simple affirmation, and build from there. Consistency is more important than perfection. Example. Think of a plant. You don't need to force it to grow. You simply provide the right conditions, water, sunlight, and nutrients, and trust the process. Your life works the same way. Focus on nurturing the right energy, and the results will follow naturally. Final empowerment. The power is within you. The most important thing to remember is this: you already have everything you need. The tools, the power, the potential. It's all within you. What's missing is not ability, but awareness and alignment. By taking small, consistent steps, you can unlock the divine power within you and create a life that reflects your highest potential. You don't need permission from anyone. You don't need external validation. All you need is the willingness to take responsibility for your energy and your choices. That's how you shape reality, not by waiting for the world to change, but by becoming the change yourself. Now that you have the tools and strategies, the only question left is, are you ready to take the first step? In the final section, we'll tie everything together, leaving you with a powerful message to carry forward as you embark on this journey of transformation. Let's step into the conclusion together. Let's take a moment to reflect on where we began. We started with a bold statement: you have the power to shape your reality. Not through wishful thinking or blind faith, but through a conscious alignment of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. And now, after exploring this idea deeply, it's clear that this isn't just a concept, it's a truth rooted in ancient wisdom, supported by modern science, and proven through countless lives transformed. But here's the question that matters most: what will you do with this knowledge? Because understanding your power is only the beginning. Transformation happens when you decide to use it. Think about what we've covered today. 1. Awareness of your role as creator. You've learned that reality isn't fixed. It's a mirror reflecting your internal world. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a powerful co-creator of your life. 2. The mechanics of creation. Through the interplay of thought, emotion, and action, you hold the tools to shape your experiences. When these elements align, they create a resonance that can transform your reality. 3. Practical solutions. You now have actionable strategies to cultivate awareness, reprogram limiting beliefs, align your emotions, and take inspired action. These tools are your stepping stones toward a life of empowerment and purpose. 4. The turning point. Perhaps most importantly, you've experienced a shift in perspective. You've been reminded that the power to change doesn't come from external forces, it comes from within. This journey isn't just about understanding, it's about becoming the version of yourself that you've always known is possible. So now, I invite you to pause and reflect. Ask yourself, asterisk, what kind of reality do I want to create? Asterisk, what beliefs or habits am I ready to let go of? Asterisk, what small, intentional steps can I take today to align with my highest vision? These aren't just questions, they're invitations. Invitations to step into your power, to embrace the unknown, and to trust in your ability to create a life that reflects your deepest desires. The truth is, you don't need to have all the answers right now. You don't need to know every step of the journey ahead. All you need is the willingness to take the first step, to trust that as you align your energy, the path will reveal itself. Remember, you are not powerless. You are not limited by your past or your circumstances. You are infinite, creative, and divine. The universe is not outside of you. It's within you, waiting to respond to your intention. Here's where you begin. 1. Take one practice from today's session, whether it's journaling, affirmations, visualization, or inspired action, and commit to it for the next 7 days. Consistency, not perfection, is the key to transformation. 2. Share your journey, whether it's with a friend, a mentor, or even in the comments below. Vocalizing your intentions reinforces your commitment. 3. Stay open to growth. Transformation isn't a one-time event, it's a continuous process. Celebrate every step forward, no matter how small. As we come to the end of this journey, let me leave you with one final thought. You are the architect of your reality. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every action you take, it all shapes the world around you. This is both a responsibility and a gift. You have the power to create a life of purpose, joy, and fulfillment, but it's up to you to claim it. No one else can walk this path for you. No one else can unlock the potential that's uniquely yours. So, I'll ask you again, are you ready? Ready to let go of the limitations, the doubts and the fears? Ready to step into the truth of who you are? If so, the time to begin is now. Let this be the moment you look back on and say, that's when everything changed. The power is within you. All you have to do is take the first step.